Hello and welcome to a new video. Today's video is going to be a new book haul or howl, I don't know how to pronounce it. For the last couple of months or in the end of last year, I've been buying some books, like some here, some there, like for a couple of months I've been buying some books, or I've been getting some books. And thanks to Värnets Bokhylla, I realized where I just thought by getting just a few books. But now when I picked all the books I've been giving or buying for the last couple of months, I just realized that I'm having a real stack of books. That's what you say. So let's just continue with this book haul, and I'll show you what books I've been buying or getting for the last couple of months. So there will be no particular order on when I bought this book or when I got this book, or if I got this book first or the last one. I'll just show you I'll just show you the new books that I got. And the funny thing is, soon there will be like sale on books for even lower price here in Sweden. And I've been thinking about buying some books. But at the moment, when I look at the stack of books I'm having beside me, I just feel like, no, I don't need any more books. I have a lot of books that I should be reading. Yeah, so well, let's just continue. So the first book is a book that I think Melon Bookish on YouTube. Wanted to sale, how do you mean, like she didn't want this book, so I thought, well, if she's not going to have it, I can buy it. So it's the first book in a series of Sarah Holland. The thing is, I've been seeing this book on BookTube for a while, and I've been hearing some people talking about it, and I thought now, when I've been thinking about maybe I should read it, or I want to read it. So when she did a book haul, I saw it, I decided to buy it. So I got the first book now, so maybe someday I will read it. Oh. And the next book I got recently, I think in December or maybe in January. I got this sent to me by a book publisher in Sweden. I think this book is called Bokskåpets hemligheter by Frida Sjöbeck. I have been reading it, so I won't talk about it in this video, what I think about it, but I love this cover. I love this cover, and finally I got to read it because I've been seeing this book at Marina's bokhylla, and I've been thinking that I want to read it because she likes it, and so yeah, I mean, me and Marina's bokhylla does seem to have a lot book interest in common. Like, we seem to like the same type of books. So I finally got to read it, and I'll tell you what I think about it in a wrap-up for February. Right? It's not January anymore. Next book that I bought from a person on Instagram. I think her book account is called Bookloppis. Barn av sin stad. It's more called. I don't know if this is the second book in this series of Per Andersson Fogelström. I have not read anything about. I have not read anything from this author before, but I like history, so, and this is like a history book. It's, I don't know, maybe it's in the, I don't know when, maybe in the 1800. No, I don't know when this book is about to begin, but like, it's a historical book. Next book I recently got from English bookshop Uppsala. Then they have a book club that you can sign up for, and I did that, and this month's book just came a few days ago. So for February's book of the month, it's Vanishing Act by Shirley Hodges. I love this cover, by the way. It's purple, and I love purple. This is a mystery, and I can't wait to read it because I'm not in a reading slump, but for the moment when I'm recording this, I mean kind of like I want to read, but I don't want to read. So I've been thinking I feel like I want to read some English books, or books that are in English. I mean, I don't have anything wrong with Swedish author or books that are translated into Swedish, but at the moment I feel like I want to read some English books. And so yeah, maybe if you can recommend me some English books, leave it down below in the comment. And if you want to be in this book club in Uppsala, or you can you can choose from if you want mysteries, or if you want sci-fi, or if you want fantasy, or if you want urban fantasy, or I don't know how many books you can choose from, but like I choose 3: mysteries, urban fantasy and fantasy. So I now have like, so for 3 months now I will have books coming to me from them. I'm so bad at explaining stuff. Well, and the next book I actually won on Nibble. This is the 4th book in a series that I have. At the moment when I record this, I have not begun to read this series, but I would love to do that. So yeah, I won this and it came a few days ago. And this, I think the original is called let's see, Body Double. So on the original cover, it's the 4th book is called Body Double. Next book I can show you is The Sun is Also a Star. I've been seeing this book in my library for a few years and times when I've been there, but I have not been taking it home. And also when Nella Bookish was selling out books that she didn't want, or cleaning out books, I also saw this book. And decided that now I should buy it. Next book is I don't know the original text for this one. Let me see. American original title: When the Emperor Was Divine. But I have it in Swedish, and I saw this one at Bookloppis Instagram account. I have not been reading it yet. Next book I actually bought myself, and it's a novel with collective horror stories. I've been seeing this a while, for a few years, and I saw it at first at Heinas Bokhylla, and I got like, I also wanted this book, so now I bought it. I thought I had the money for it, so yeah. And also I love this cover. Next, this one is, I think, Intemporary. I bought this book from Bookloppis at Instagram. Yeah. Next, Stephen King, The Shining. I have the Swedish version of this, and I've been wanting to read the English or the original book for a while, so I got into contact with the English bookshop and I bought it, so I can't wait to read The Shining again, but in the original language. So we only have like 2 books left, so I'm sorry, but this one is called Tystnadens hus of Magnus Nordin. This is I think it's a book for 9 to 12 years old. This is a mystery, I think. I was on a second hand and I saw it and I bought it. You know, when you go to a second hand, it always comes out with new books. And the last book is Christopher. We are going to do it in English. Christopher Carlson, Den osynlige mannen från Salem. I've been hearing about this author, and I also have seen this book and I've been hearing it's pretty good, so maybe I will read it someday. So here we have the books that have been coming home to me for the last couple of months. It's a really stack of books. So that was all my books that have been coming home for the last couple of months and the beginning and in the end of last year, and some of them in the beginning of this year. Like I said, I actually thought it just was like 5 books. Now when I have them next to me on a stack, I can see that I've been really buying some books and maybe shouldn't buy some more for a while. Well, the thing is, I love books, so maybe I will anyway, but yeah, I don't know, but that was for today's video. Are you the kind of person that wants to read the books in English or in Swedish, or in your, like, if you're from Sweden, do you prefer reading it in Swedish, or could you read the book in the original language? like I said, I want to read some more English books. Last year I listened to Harry Potter on English with Stephen Fry, and now I haven't read anything in English for a while, and I feel like I want to read something in English. Not because I feel like Swedish books are boring, like they can be good, but I feel like I mean the original book, I want to read. I don't know why, but I just feel like I want to read something in English as well. And I would say that the covers that are in like the original language, their covers sometimes are much more nicer or beautiful, or I don't know, it looks better. So yeah, that's why. And yeah, I don't know, but anyway, I should stop doing this video now because I'm done showing you all the new books. I think it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 books that been coming home for the last couple of months. So I should be getting, so yeah, that's really a lot of books. But anyway, thanks for watching. I should really stop talking. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment. Comment if you like to read books in English or in Sweden, or if you're from another country, do you prefer reading in the language where you're from? Yeah, so until next time, have a good time, and I'll see you soon. Bye.